Throughout history, scientists have uncovered fossils of long-lost species, believing them to have vanished millions of years ago. However, nature has a way of surprising us. Some creatures thought to be extinct have been found alive, defying expectations and rewriting what we know about evolution and survival. These living fossils have remained relatively unchanged for millions of years, surviving mass extinctions, climate shifts, and habitat destruction. Their existence raises questions about the resilience of certain species and the mysteries still lurking in the natural world. Here are some of the most fascinating ancient creatures that were supposed to be extinct but are not. Number 1. Coelacanth, the 400-million-year-old fossil fish. One of the most famous Lazarus species is the coelacanth, a deep-sea fish that was thought to have gone extinct 66 million years ago, around the same time as the dinosaurs. Fossil records suggested that these ancient fish had disappeared entirely, but in 1938, a living coelacanth was unexpectedly caught off the coast of South Africa. This discovery stunned the scientific community. Coelacanths are remarkable because they belong to a lineage that predates the dinosaurs. These fish have lobed fins that resemble primitive limbs, leading some scientists to believe they might provide clues about the evolution of land-dwelling vertebrates. Since the first modern discovery, coelacanths have been found in the waters near Indonesia and the western Indian Ocean. Despite their survival, they are still incredibly rare and classified as critically endangered. Number 2. The Laotian rock rat. The Laotian rock rat, also known as the Kanyu, was first discovered in 1996 when researchers found it being sold as food in Laos. At first, scientists believed it was a completely new species, but after further study, they realized it belonged to a group of rodents thought to have gone extinct over 11 million years ago. This unusual rodent resembles a cross between a squirrel and a rat, with a long, bushy tail and beady eyes. It belongs to the Diatomidae family, which was believed to have vanished millions of years ago. The rediscovery of the Laotian rock rat is a reminder of how much remains undiscovered in remote and unexplored regions. Number 3. The Goblin Shark. With its eerie, elongated snout and protruding jaws filled with needle-like teeth, the goblin shark looks like something from a prehistoric horror story. Scientists believe this strange species had died out alongside the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, but rare specimens continue to be found in deep waters around the world. Goblin sharks are sometimes called living fossils because they have changed very little over millions of years. Their bizarre appearance and slow-moving nature make them one of the most mysterious creatures in the ocean. Since they live at extreme depths, often over 4,000 feet below the surface, encounters with goblin sharks are rare, but their existence proves that ancient marine predators still roam the seas. Number 4. The horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crabs have been around for over 450 million years, making them one of the oldest living species on Earth. These bizarre-looking marine arthropods, with their hard, dome-shaped shells and long spiked tails, have survived multiple mass extinctions, including the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. Despite their ancient origins, horseshoe crabs continue to play an essential role in modern medicine. Their unique blue blood contains a substance used to detect bacterial contamination in vaccines and medical equipment. Unfortunately, overharvesting for biomedical purposes, along with habitat destruction, has put some horseshoe crab populations at risk. Number 5. The Wamy Pine. While many ancient creatures have survived, some plants have also defied extinction. The Wamy Pine is one of the rarest and most remarkable examples. This tree species was thought to have disappeared over 2 million years ago, known only from fossils. Then, in 1994, a small grove of Wamy pines was discovered in a remote part of Australia. The Wamy pine dates back to the time of the dinosaurs, making its rediscovery one of the greatest botanical finds of the century. Since then, conservationists have worked to protect the remaining trees and even introduced them to botanical gardens to ensure their survival. Number 6. The Tuara. The Tuara, a lizard-like reptile from New Zealand, is often mistaken for an ordinary lizard, but it belongs to an ancient lineage that dates back over 200 million years. Scientists believe the entire order of reptiles known as Rhynchocephalia had gone extinct, but the Tuatara managed to survive in isolation. Unlike modern lizards, Tuataras have unique characteristics that set them apart. They possess a primitive third eye on the top of their heads, which helps regulate their circadian rhythms. Their slow metabolism allows them to live for over 100 years. The Tuatara is a living relic from a prehistoric world, holding genetic secrets that fascinate scientists studying evolution and longevity. Number 7. The Giant Poo earthworm. The giant Palouse earthworm was thought to be extinct for decades until rediscovered in the early 2000s. Native to the Palouse region of the northwestern United States, this pale, 3-foot-long worm was once common but became extremely rare due to habitat destruction. Unlike most earthworms, the giant Palouse earthworm is said to have a unique scent. Some researchers claim it smells like lilies. Though little is known about its behavior, its rediscovery proves that even large and distinctive species can go unnoticed for years. Number 8. The Monoplecophorans. For over a century, scientists believed monoplecophorans had gone extinct around 380 million years ago, known only from ancient fossils. Then in 1952, living specimens were found in deep waters off the coast of Central America. These deep-sea mollusks are considered primitive, resembling early ancestors of modern snails and clams. Their rediscovery was significant because it helped scientists understand the evolution of mollusks and how some species have managed to survive unchanged for hundreds of millions of years. Number 9. The Mountain Pygmy Possum. The Mountain Pygmy Possum is a small, nocturnal marsupial native to Australia. It was originally known only from fossils and thought to have been extinct for tens of thousands of years. That changed in 1966 when a live specimen was discovered in the Victorian Alps. Despite its remarkable survival, the mountain pygmy possum remains critically endangered. Climate change and habitat destruction continue to threaten its fragile population, but conservation efforts are underway to ensure this ancient species does not disappear again. Number 10. The jellyfish that defies aging. One of the most fascinating ancient survivors isn't just an old species. It has the ability to reverse aging. The jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii, sometimes called the immortal jellyfish, can revert its cells to an earlier stage of development, effectively resetting its life cycle. This process allows it to escape death and continue living indefinitely under the right conditions. Though not traditionally considered extinct, this species' ability to cheat death makes it one of the most extraordinary creatures in the natural world. Its discovery has inspired scientists to study its genetic makeup in hopes of unlocking secrets about aging and longevity in humans. The survival of these ancient creatures challenges what we think we know about extinction and adaptation. Some species, once considered long gone, have re-emerged, proving that nature is full of surprises. Whether hidden in the deep ocean, isolated islands, or remote forests, these living fossils serve as reminders that the natural world is more mysterious and resilient than we often realize. Despite their survival, many of these species remain endangered due to habitat destruction, climate change, and human interference. Their rediscovery provides an opportunity to protect them and learn from their ability to endure for millions of years. The existence of these ancient beings keeps the hope alive that other extinct species may still be waiting to be found.